You've seen expensive tractors come and go, but the ones that truly earn respect are often the cheapest of the bunch. No bragging, no blinking screens, just solid engineering and decades of proof in the dirt. Starting with the boldest tractor of them all. 15. Kubota BX23S, priced at $25,499. This is one of those machines that makes you wonder how something so small can do so much. It's powered by a 21.6 horsepower diesel that feels stronger than it should, thanks to the hydrostatic transmission that keeps power smooth and steady. What really sets this one apart is how versatile it is. You can attach the loader, mower, and Wakuto without wrenches or pin fights. Kubota's Quick Connect system means you're working again in minutes. It's compact enough to fit in a garage, but heavy enough to dig, lift, or grade with confidence. The 4WD traction is excellent in mud or snow, and the hydraulics are fast without feeling jumpy. Operators love how natural it feels to drive. You sit low, visibility is wide open, and everything's right at your fingertips. Maintenance is dead simple. Grease fittings, spin-on filters, and an engine that'll outlive your pickup if you take care of it. These little Kubotas are known to rack up thousands of hours with barely a hiccup. 14. Mahindra 1626 HST, priced at $22,900. The Mahindra doesn't care about looking sleek. It's all about raw strength and long-term reliability. You get 25.9 horsepower from a 3-cylinder diesel that's built to handle heavy loads at low RPMs, so it never feels strained. The hydrostatic transmission gives smooth forward and reverse movement, perfect for loader work where you're constantly shifting directions. It's heavier than most in its class, and that's a good thing. That extra weight means better traction and stability when lifting or grading. The front-end loader can handle around 1,600 pounds, and the 3-point hitch at the back is no slouch either. The operator station is roomy, with easy-to-read gauges and simple levers instead of complicated electronics. Mahindra designed it for people who want to fix things themselves. Filters are easy to reach, and there's no software nonsense getting in your way. Owners love how it starts clean even after sitting in cold weather, and how it doesn't guzzle fuel like some of the flashier brands. It's a rugged, straightforward tractor that feels like it was made for real work, not showroom floors. 13. John Deere 3025E, priced at $22,790. The John Deere is one of those tractors that's earned its reputation the hard way, by just never breaking down. Under the hood is a 1.6-liter Yanmar diesel pushing out 25 horsepower, paired with a hydrostatic transmission that makes loader work effortless. It's compact, but the power delivery is smooth and predictable, which means you can mow, grade, or dig without feeling underpowered. Deere gave it a tight turning radius, making it easy to maneuver around barns or trees, and the 4WD system bites in when the ground gets slick. The 300E loader up front can lift just over 1,200 pounds, and the 3-point hitch gives you another 1,600 pounds of lift at the rear. Plenty for implements like blades or tillers. The operator station feels premium for this size tractor, wide step, comfortable seat, and clear sight lines down to the bucket. Everything about it feels solid, from the pedals to the hydraulics. Maintenance is straightforward too. Oil and filter access is simple, and the service intervals are generous. Owners stick with Deere for a reason. Parts are always available, resale is unbeatable, and the 3025E is one of those models that just doesn't age. 12. Massey Ferguson GC 7023E, priced at $22,995. The Massey Ferguson is proof that good engineering doesn't need to be complicated. It's powered by a 1.1-liter, 3-cylinder diesel engine making 22.5 horsepower, and it delivers that power through an easy-to-use hydrostatic transmission. What's special about this one is how smooth it feels in operation. The dual bucket cylinders up front give the loader extra strength and precision, so it doesn't bounce around when you're handling heavy material. The hydraulics are responsive but never jerky, which makes it great for fine loader work or mowing close to fences. The layout is simple and familiar: steel pedals, side-by-side controls, and a flat, roomy operator deck. The whole setup feels heavier and more planted than most tractors in its size class, and that weight translates into better stability on uneven ground. The GC 1723E can lift about 870 pounds with the loader, and its 3-point hitch handles a solid range of implements without bogging down. Maintenance-wise, it's classic Massey. All the filters are easy to reach, and there's nothing hidden behind layers of plastic. 11. New Holland Workmaster 25S, priced at $21,612. This tractor has one job: to work hard without asking for much in return. This 24.7 horsepower compact diesel doesn't try to impress with gadgets. It wins people over with reliability. Its hydrostatic transmission gives it smooth, consistent control, especially handy when using the loader or mowing around tight areas. At just over 1,600 pounds, it's well balanced. Light enough for turf work, but sturdy enough for dirt and gravel. What really makes it stand out is the driveline. It borrows parts and design elements from New Holland's bigger ag tractors, giving it a rugged backbone that can take daily punishment. The turning radius is tight, visibility is excellent, and the controls are laid out in that old-school practical way you don't have to hunt for anything. The loader can lift over 900 pounds, which is more than enough for small farm or property work, and the engine sips fuel instead of drinking it. Maintenance is simple, and you won't need to call a dealer to do basic servicing. 10. Mahindra E-Max 20H ST, priced at $20,844. This Mahindra model is a tough little machine that proves good things really do come in small packages. It's powered by a 19.4 horsepower diesel engine that runs smooth and steady with plenty of torque for loader work or mowing. The hydrostatic transmission makes driving effortless. Just press the pedal and go. What makes it stand out is how overbuilt it feels for its size. Mahindra didn't cheap out on steel. The frame, axles, and loader arms are thicker than most compacts in its class. That gives it a planted, stable feel even when lifting heavy loads. The front loader can handle just under 1,000 pounds, and the 4WD traction makes it easy to keep moving even in mud or on slopes. The open operator platform gives good visibility, and the controls are straightforward, no electronics or complicated switches. Routine maintenance is easy. Oil, filters, and grease points are all accessible without crawling under the tractor. It's also surprisingly fuel efficient, burning about a gallon an hour during typical work. Owners love it for its reliability. You can beat on it, leave it in the shed for weeks, and it still fires right up. The E-Max 20H ST isn't about bells and whistles, it's about getting things done without fuss. 9. John Deere 1025R, priced at $19,990. The John Deere has become one of those tractors you see everywhere, and there's a good reason for it. It's small enough to store in a garage, but strong enough to take on full-size chores. The 25 horsepower Yanmar diesel under the hood gives it surprising torque, especially paired with Deere's hydrostatic transmission that makes loader work effortless. The AutoConnect mower deck system is a favorite among owners. Just drive over it, and it hooks itself up. No tools, no hassle. It's quick, quiet, and one of the easiest tractors to live with day to day. The 1025R's forewatch grips well on slopes or wet ground, and the steering feels light and precise. Maintenance points are all right up front, and parts are everywhere. You can find filters and fluids at almost any Deere dealer. It's also got excellent resale value because these things simply don't wear out. The seat and controls are designed for comfort, not looks. Everything's exactly where it should be, and that's part of why people stick with this model. Whether you're mowing a few acres, pushing snow, or hauling firewood, the 1025R always feels ready for more. 8. 2IM T25, priced at $18,499. This is one of those tractors that surprises you the moment you fire it up. It's built in South Korea, powered by a 24.7 horsepower Yanmar diesel that runs quiet, smooth, and strong. A combination that's made it one of the most talked about small tractors in recent years. What owners love most is how refined it feels for the price. The hydrostatic transmission is silky, and the controls are positioned naturally so you're not reaching around for levers mid-job. The standard features are generous 4WD, cruise control, and even a deluxe suspension seat come built in. You can add a heated cab and mid-PTO too, which makes it great for snow work or year-round use. The loader can lift over 1,300 pounds, which is impressive for its class, and the steering stays light even under load. Maintenance is straightforward, with everything from the filters to the battery within easy reach. What really makes the T25 stand out is its durability. Owners put hundreds of hours on these without a single major repair. It's small enough for tight spaces, but heavy enough to dig, lift, and grade like a much larger machine. 7. Branson 2400H, priced at $18,385. The Branson has that old-school toughness that a lot of new tractors have forgotten. It's built heavier than it looks, with a cast-iron chassis and a 24-horsepower diesel that doesn't mind being worked hard all day. You'll notice right away how solid it feels. There's no rattling, no loose plastic panels, just a steady hum that means business. The hydrostatic transmission makes it easy to run, especially if you're new to tractors, and the twin pedals give you smooth forward and reverse control. One thing Branson nailed is simplicity. Everything is mechanical, from the PTO engagement to the hydraulic levers, which means fewer electronics that can go wrong later. The loader has strong breakout force, and with the tractor's extra weight, it stays planted even when you're moving full buckets of gravel. The visibility from the operator seat is great, and maintenance is a breeze. Pop the hood, and everything's right in front of you. Many owners say they chose the 2400H because it feels like a real tractor, sturdy, no nonsense, and built to last decades, not just seasons. 6. LSMT 125, priced at $18,000. This one might not be a household name yet, but it's quietly building a reputation as one of the best-kept secrets in the compact category. This 24.7 horsepower diesel packs serious punch for its size, and it's surprisingly smooth to operate. The dual-pedal hydrostatic drive makes it beginner-friendly, while the heavy frame gives it the stability you need for loader and grading work. It's got a simple, wide-open operator platform. No clutter, no cramped space, just easy access to every control. The loader arms lift confidently without flexing, and the hydraulics respond cleanly without delay. Reliability is where this tractor really shines. It starts clean in cold weather, uses little fuel, and doesn't depend on electronics to get the job done. The maintenance layout is straightforward: spin-on filters, top-mounted dipstick, and easy access to the battery and fuse box. It's built for people who actually use their machines year-round, the kind who'd rather spend weekends moving dirt than dealing with diagnostic codes. 5. Coyote CS2520, priced at $16,700. The Coyote is one of those compact tractors that feels bigger than it is. Under the hood, there's a 24.5 horsepower diesel that gives it serious muscle for hauling, digging, and mowing. The hydrostatic transmission makes operations smooth, and the twin-pedal setup keeps it intuitive even for first-time users. One of the reasons Coyote owners are so loyal is because of the build quality. Everything feels tight and solid, from the loader pins to the steering wheel. The CS2520's KL120 loader can lift nearly 1,100 pounds, and the three-point hitch at the back handles small tillers or blades with ease. The power steering is light, and the turning radius is tight enough for maneuvering around barns or garden plots. The tractor's layout is user-friendly: clear gauges, side-by-side pedals, and a seat that adjusts for longer hours of work. It's also a low-maintenance design with all service points easy to reach from the ground. The reliability record on these is excellent. Coyote uses Didong-built engines that have proven themselves in rough conditions worldwide. 4. TYM T224 HST, priced at $14,999. The 2IM is one of the most underrated tractors on the market. It's powered by a 21.5 horsepower Yanmar diesel, giving it that reliable, smooth-running character Yanmar engines are famous for. The hydrostatic transmission keeps it simple: no clutching, no shifting, just steady power at any speed. It's compact, but it's not fragile. The steel chassis and reinforced loader frame make it far more capable than its size suggests. The front loader can lift around 1,100 pounds, and the power steering makes it easy to maneuver even in tight spaces. It's great for small acreage owners who want something easy to use but still built tough enough for real work. The operator platform is open and roomy, and the controls are intuitive, perfect for long days or new users. What stands out is how smooth and quiet it runs, even under load, and how little fuel it burns while doing it. The T224 is also easy to maintain. Yanmar engines are known for long service intervals and bulletproof reliability. 3. Kubota L2501, priced at $15,625. The Kubota has earned a near-legendary reputation among compact tractor owners, and it's easy to see wattage. Powered by a 24.8 horsepower Kubota diesel, it's the definition of dependable. It doesn't try to impress with electronics or screens, just straightforward mechanical strength that lasts decades. The L2501 feels heavier and more grounded than other tractors in its class, which means excellent traction when you're moving dirt, pulling implements, or working on hillsides. The gear-driven transmission gives a sense of old-school control, though a hydrostatic option is available if you prefer simple foot pedal operation. The front-end loader can lift over 1,100 pounds, and it does it without strain. One of the best things about this model is how easy it is to maintain. The hood lifts straight up, filters are right at the front, and nothing is hidden behind panels. It's the kind of tractor that'll work every day, in every season, without needing attention. Beyond oil and fuel, the 4WD system grips well even in slick clay or snow, and the seat position gives a commanding view of the bucket and rear hitch. 2. Kubota BX1880, priced at $15,599. If you want a small tractor that behaves like a big one, the one's the perfect fit. It's powered by an 18 horsepower diesel that's compact, quiet, and remarkably efficient. What owners love most is how easy it is to live with. The BX 1880 is the definition of user-friendly. Hop on, turn the key, and go. The hydrostatic transmission and power steering make tight maneuvering feel effortless, even with a full bucket of dirt. Its compact frame means it fits through gates and into sheds other tractors can't, but it still handles mowing, loader work, and snow removal with ease. The BX 1880's front loader lifts about 700 pounds, which is plenty for most property maintenance jobs. And because it's built by Kubota, you get the same heavy-duty steel frame, smooth hydraulics, and precision controls found in larger models. 1. Yanmar SA221, priced at $13,585. The Yanmar is a great example of small but mighty. It's powered by Yanmar's own 22-horsepower diesel, the same brand that builds engines for John Deere, and it's as tough as they come. Despite its compact frame, it's built for real work, not lawn care. The hydrostatic transmission gives smooth fingertip control, and the dual-range drive lets you switch between low torque for digging and higher speed for mowing or transport. The front loader can handle around 825 pounds, and the steering stays light even when fully loaded. The operator platform feels open and uncluttered, with well-placed pedals and clear visibility of both the bucket and rear hitch. One of the biggest strengths of the SA221 is its reliability. These engines are known to hit thousands of hours with minimal maintenance. Fuel efficiency is excellent, and parts are easy to find through Yanmar's growing dealer network. It's small enough to handle tight suburban spaces, but strong enough for rural properties. The frame is solid steel, the hydraulics are smooth, and nothing about it feels flimsy. Which of these tractors would you rely on? Let us know in the comments below. If you learned something new today, make sure to give the channel a subscribe. See you in the next one.